Hello, everyone. I'm Nana.
And I'm Lisa. Welcome back to Vocab Jam English.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
It's Friday, which means it's time for our history talk.
Today's topic is how Rome used to divide and rule.
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk. Hey Nana. I saw this funny post online about Rome and something called divide and rule. What is that even?
Classic Rome. Divide and rule is a political strategy they used to control conquered people. Want to hear the full story?
Yes, please. But explain it in a chill way. You know, history makes my brain melt.
Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. So, around the 4th century BCE, Rome started expanding across Italy. But they had to deal with many different tribes.
Ugh, sounds like managing a group project with people who don't like each other.
Exactly. So Rome used a smart method. They treated each group differently.
Like, some got VIP treatment and others didn't?
Right. That way, the tribes wouldn't trust each other enough to form a big alliance against Rome.
Sneaky, but clever.
Very clever. For example, Rome gave partial citizenship to some cities. That made them feel special.
Wait, what's partial citizenship? Like being half Roman?
Kind of. They had legal rights, like protection and trade benefits, but couldn't vote in Roman elections.
So others got nothing?
Some got small deals, maybe protection or trade, but no real rights. Some had to pay taxes or send soldiers to help Rome.
That's super unfair.
Unfair, yes. But it worked. The tribes stayed divided, and Rome kept growing.
Wow. So while the others were busy feeling jealous, Rome was leveling up.
Exactly. It helped them take over most of the Italian peninsula.
Did they keep using this method forever?
They refined it over time, but the basic idea, divide and rule, stayed important for centuries.
It's like how drama spreads in friend groups. If everyone's mad at each other, no one teams up.
Perfect example. Rome knew how to keep things under control by managing relationships.
So, no one ever pushed back.
Some did, like the Samnites. But Rome crushed most uprisings and made the rules even stricter.
So, divide and rule wasn't just a strategy, it was their survival mode? That's kind of scary. Like Rome was always thinking 5 steps ahead.
They were extremely strategic. Even their peace agreements were designed to keep groups apart.
Wait, peace agreements? Like, we're friends now, kind of thing.
Sort of. But Rome would say, we'll protect you, but you're not allowed to be friends with that tribe.
Whoa, that's like drama in high school friendships.
Exactly. Rome used tension to stop cooperation.
But how did they manage so many different tribes?
They had a detailed administration system, and they let local leaders help carry out Roman policies.
So they kinda outsourced the rule.
In a way, yes. They delegated power but always stayed in control.
That's intense. Did other empires copy that?
Definitely. The British Empire used similar tactics in places like India and Africa.
So Rome was basically the blueprint for future empires?
In many ways, yes. Divide and rule became a global method of control.
Whoa. I never thought ancient politics could be so smart and sneaky.
History is full of brilliant strategies. That's why I love it.
But didn't it ever go wrong? Like, people getting angry?
Yes, sometimes. There were rebellions, like the Social War or Spartacus Revolt.
The social war. That sounds friendly.
It wasn't. It was a violent war. Rome's allies wanted full citizenship and equal rights.
So the system wasn't perfect after all.
Right. As the empire got too big, Rome had to reorganize everything.
Oh. Is that when they split the empire?
Yes. Around 285 CE, Emperor Diocletian divided the empire into east and west to make it manageable.
Wow. So in the end, even Rome had to divide itself to survive. That's full circle irony.
All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes. In this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way.
Tribe.
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 A tribe is a group of people who live together and share the same culture, language, and way of life. They often have their own traditions and leaders. Similar words: group, clan, community. Example sentence: the tribe built their homes in the forest and helped each other every day.
Alliance.
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 An alliance is when two or more groups agree to help each other. They work together like friends so they can be stronger or solve a problem. Similar words: partnership, team, agreement. Example sentence: the two tribes made an alliance to protect their land.
Citizenship.
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 Citizenship means being a member of a country. If you have citizenship, you can live in that country, follow its rules, and enjoy rights like voting. Similar words: membership, nationality. Example sentence: she got her citizenship, so now she can vote in elections.
Legal rights.
Legal rights.
Legal rights.
Legal rights are the things the law says you are allowed to do. These rights protect you and help you live safely and fairly in a country. Similar words: laws, freedoms, protections. Example sentence: everyone has the legal right to speak freely.
Trade benefits.
Trade benefits.
Trade benefits.
Trade benefits are the good things you get when people or countries buy and sell things with each other. It helps everyone get what they need, like food or clothes. Similar words: trade deals, good exchange, business help. Example sentence: the two countries made a trade agreement to get more trade benefits.
Uprising.
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 An uprising is when many people stand up and fight against a leader or government. They do this when they feel something is unfair. Similar words: protest, rebellion, revolt. Example sentence: the people started an uprising because they wanted freedom.
Administration.
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 Administration means taking care of rules, plans, and decisions for a group or place. People in administration help things run smoothly, like in schools or cities. Similar words: management, government, organization. Example sentence: the school administration made new rules to keep students safe.
Delegate.
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 To delegate means to ask someone else to do part of your work. It helps teams work better when everyone shares the job. Similar words: assign, give a task, share work. Example sentence: the teacher delegated jobs to students so the classroom could stay clean.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. What is the main idea of divide and rule used by ancient Rome? A. To give equal rights to all conquered tribes. B. To encourage tribes to cooperate against Rome. C. To keep tribes separated so they couldn't unite. Correct answer: C. 2. What did Rome offer to some cities to make them feel loyal? A. Full Roman citizenship with voting rights. B. Partial citizenship with legal benefits. C. No rights, only military duties. Correct answer: B. 3. What was the social war about? A. A battle between Rome and Greece. B. Rome's allies demanding equal citizenship rights. C. A peaceful negotiation between Roman generals. Correct answer: B. 4. Why did Emperor Diocletian divide the Roman Empire? A. To punish the western part. B. To make the empire easier to govern. C. To escape a rebellion. Correct answer: B. 5. What modern empire used a similar divide and rule strategy? A. The Japanese Empire. B. The British Empire. C. The American Empire. Correct answer: B.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
All right, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.